Hi everybody, this is Chad the Gaming Dad here on Dad's Games. And today we're taking a look at open world sandbox games. Just how different are they? How similar are they? So Just Cause 3, recently released. It's the new big open world sandbox game, and it's actually really fun. But just looking at it, the first thing that comes to mind for me is that it's very similar to Far Cry 4. You know, you're running around, it's kind of the same setting. I mean, yeah, there's little differences in how you actually move around, but they both have a wingsuit. You know, you kill people, you hijack cars. Very, very similar. I mean, heck, even look at the logos. They're almost exactly the same logo. So, okay, Just Cause 3 and Far Cry 4, we can all pretty much admit that those are kind of similar, but I'm going to take a look at 4 games. Just Cause 3, Shadow of Mordor, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and Mad Max. All great big wide open world sandbox games that are supposed to be very different, but let's take a look and see just how different they are. So we start off with what a lot of people do. You go up to a high point and you spin the camera around just to get a view of the entire place. And here we see all 4 games at the same time. They look pretty different, but here comes the experiment. I'm going to layer all 4 games together, make them all a little bit transparent so that they all appear as one. And look at this. You could almost mistake that for just one singular game. If you look close, you see some of the little differences between the games in the background, but the characters in the same spot, it's just a different background, a different skin, if you will. Alright, so let's take a look at something else. Let's look at combat. Now, we're going to take away Just Cause 3, because combat in Just Cause 3 is almost never with your fists. There's almost never any kind of melee combat in Just Cause 3. You're in an airplane, you're in a helicopter, you're throwing bombs at things. So let's take that one out of the equation. Let's just look at the other 3 since they're all pretty similar. So Mad Max, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and Shadow of Mordor. They all use the same basic setup for combat. The same setup that they've had since the very first Batman Arkham game. Hit one button to attack and another button to block. Let's layer all 3 of these games together, and what do you know? Almost the exact same game again. The character stays in the same place on the screen. The prompts are the same. Just take a look at that. So anyway, there you have it. I just wanted to do a quick video with my little experiment of layering all these games together to see just how different these open world games are. To me, they kind of look the same. Now, I like all these games, don't get me wrong. I think they're fun, and I like them each for their own differences that they have, but when you look at them as a whole, the grander scale, it's basically just a reskin of the same game over and over again. Don't you think? Let me know in the comments if you agree with me or you think I'm completely crazy. And like always, until next time, remember you never outgrow video games. I am Chad the Gaming Dad, and this is Dad's Games. Thank you for watching, and so long, everybody.